pain is a fundamental part of the human experience. It's woven into the fabric of a life fully lived. It is not something we choose, nor something we invite. It shows up on our doorstep, unannounced, baggage in hand, and makes a space for itself in the rooms of our hearts. And in this, we are never truly alone. We all feel it, no matter who we are or where we come from. Heartbreak, loss, disappointment, failure. These are universal languages. They are the invisible threads that connect us in our shared vulnerability, reminding us that to be human is to feel deeply. Our first instinct is to resist. We want to slam the door shut and pretend we are not home. We try to numb the feeling, to ignore its presence, to hustle past it. We fill our days with distractions and our minds with noise, hoping that if we run fast enough, it won't keep up. But pain is a persistent guest. It doesn't leave just because we ignore it. It waits patiently. It settles into the quiet corners of our lives, its presence a low hum beneath the surface. The longer we pretend it isn't there, the more it demands to be heard. The truly brave work begins the moment we stop running. It begins when we turn around and simply acknowledge its presence. Facing our pain is a profound act of courage. It feels like willingly walking toward a gathering storm, not out of recklessness, but with a quiet resolve to weather it. Our culture often says, "Suck it up, look on the bright side." This pressure to perform happiness can make us feel even more isolated. But true resilience isn't about ignoring the storm. It's about learning to navigate it. It finds light not just after the dark, but within it. It's the single candle flame that flickers defiantly in a vast shadow. The path forward is not around the pain, but through it. Sitting with the full spectrum of our emotions, the messy, the uncomfortable, the difficult, becomes the way through. When we truly process pain, something alchemical happens. Suffering turns to wisdom, like gold filling broken seams. It is not instant or easy, but it remakes us from the inside out. Who emerges is changed, weathered, stronger, more compassionate. 1. Deeper empathy. 2. Inner strength. 3. Asking for help, embracing vulnerability. 4. Priorities shift. 5. Greater appreciation for joy. 6. Creativity unlocked. 7. Resilience grows. 8. Truer relationships. 9. Renewed purpose. 10. Healthier boundaries. Think kintsugi. The repair becomes the art, more beautiful for having been broken. Our scars tell where we have been and how we healed. Not a checklist. Threads of slow, patient healing. True empathy is forged in the quiet moments of our own lives. When you have sat with your own pain, you learn to recognize that same darkness in others. Your response isn't pity, which looks down from a distance. It's compassion, which draws you closer, acknowledging a shared human experience. Often, the most powerful thing you can offer is your presence. A silent testament that they are not alone. You offer the simple, profound truth. I see you, and I am here. From this space, empathy blossoms into mindful kindness. Not grand gestures, but small, intentional acts. You help without needing the full story, because your own story taught you that pain doesn't require an explanation to be valid. Think back to your own difficult times. Who truly helped? It was likely the person who simply sat with you. In this way, your past suffering is transformed. It is no longer just a source of pain, but a deep wellspring of compassion. Your presence becomes a sanctuary. This kindness ripples outward, creating waves of connection. It is the alchemy of turning pain into presence, and presence into peace. It's a strange paradox of the human spirit. In times of ease, we rarely consider the depths of our own fortitude. We only discover our true strength when we are tested. When life demands more than we thought we could give, we are brought low. But it is in this raw, vulnerable place that a new beginning is forged. From the ashes, we rise with unshakable resilience. Think of the moments that have shaped you. The sharp sting of grief, the hollow ache of disappointment, the humbling weight of failure. After all of it, you are still standing. And in the quiet that follows, a new voice emerges. Not a shout, but a steady knowing whisper from the core of your being. It says, I have been through this, and I am still here. We are often taught that strength means suppressing emotion. But true strength is not the absence of feeling. It is the courage to feel it all, to allow the waves of anger, sadness, and fear to wash over you, and yet to not be swept away. There will be impossible days when the weight of the world feels too heavy. On these days, Strength isn't about conquering the mountain. It's about finding the will to rise and take one single deliberate step, and then another. Each step is a victory. You are not just moving forward, you are building an inner scaffold of resilience, piece by piece. This is a strength born of your own experience. It cannot be gifted to you, and more importantly, it can never be taken away. With this foundation, your relationship with fear transforms. It no longer holds the same power. It is not a paralyzing force, but a signal, a compass pointing toward growth. You gain a weathered perspective. You know the feel of the ship beneath your feet, the look of a threatening sky. And you know, with a deep certainty, that you can navigate these rough seas again. This isn't recklessness, it is a quiet, grounded bravery. A willingness to risk, to try, to live fully, because you know you are strong enough to handle the outcome. You become less afraid of failure because you've learned it is a teacher, not a verdict. Less afraid of pain because you know it is a transient guest, not a permanent resident. What once threatened to break you has, in fact, forged you. Like a blacksmith's steel, you have been heated, hammered, and shaped into something stronger, more capable, more resilient. The gold that fills your cracks is the wisdom you've earned, the compassion you've grown. It is the beautiful, undeniable proof that your spirit is, and always will be, more durable than your circumstances. Before pain, we chase status, stuff, and noise. Pain clarifies what truly matters. Square footage and titles shrink in importance. We shift from superficial to substantial. Small stresses lose their power. Health, love, peace, beauty. Wealth becomes moments of joy and connection. Work matters, but belongs in its place. Gratitude makes us present. We choose time and passion. We let go of what is not healthy and build what is true. Healing is a spiral, progress, setbacks, and progress again. Feel, heal, grow. Stay the course. Find solid ground. Scars remind us, resilient, mended, whole. We share our stories so others know they are not alone. Our pain becomes a beacon for someone beginning, turning hurt into collective healing. It is okay to not be okay. Feel what you feel. Growth is ahead. A stronger, wiser, kinder you is emerging. Pain is not the end. It invites a deeper, more authentic life. Difficult, sacred, ultimately transformative. If this video helped you in any way, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more emotional wellness and self-care tips. Until next time, keep choosing peace and taking care of you.